At GreenTech, we follow machines where things get challenging. Mud, cliffs, failed starts. If you're curious how they handle it all, stick around. Every clip tells a different kind of story. You can tell the Menzi Muck, a 91 4x4 Plus, is still a work in progress. The machine struggles to stay balanced, especially with that floating arm setup. It looks like the concept is meant for dredging or ice operations, but it's clearly not ready for real-world use yet. Might need more field testing before it tackles anything serious. Stefan Valenti's Kamok skidder comes incredibly close to making it. The engine roars, tires dig in, and we can almost feel the tension. That's what raw forest power looks like, right at the edge of control. Everything looks fine until the floodwater hits. It's a reminder that even big machines are no match for nature's sudden force. This T130 is built for forest clearing. Its open-toothed blade filters dirt while pulling out roots and rocks. But something's wrong. The engine sounds choked, possibly a clogged air filter or turbine trouble. Either way, the power's just not there. In a contest where every second counts, this guy took the win with his Kamok's F175. Clean technique, steady hand, and serious traction. That's what brought home the trophy.
Oh, il y a du monde là.
Two excavators work together to clear a blocked road on a steep mountain in Nepal. One holds the boulder steady while the other breaks it apart. Each move is calculated to avoid triggering a landslide. It's a careful process focused on safety, not just progress. Let us know in the comments. Type 1 if you thought our video was interesting, and 0 if you thought it was boring. Loading a dozer this size is no joke. Every inch matters. Watch how the operator lines up perfectly. It's slow, calculated, and nerve-wracking. Traction mats make a big difference here. The T800 is built for demanding work. With a 6DM21T engine producing 820 horsepower and an advanced hydromechanical transmission, it reaches a technical output of 771 cubic meters per hour when breaking up rock. Its suspension system improves traction and control, making it stable and reliable in heavy-duty operations. Working a Cat D11 along a high ledge is no small task. This operator holds a steady line, but the margin for error is razor thin. One slip, and the consequences are massive.
Спуск корабля на воду.
Digging a trench this wide and deep in a riverbed isn't easy. Every pass must be precise. You wonder if there's a simpler way, but watching this process gives real appreciation for the patience and skill it demands.
Надо.
Can he do it, ladies and gentlemen?
This is a textbook example of how to handle this situation. Fighting trying to raise the can and crawl up the hill, likely leading to turning the cab uphill is where things get sketchy. Someone below said, "The bowl can't tip over the cab. It's amazing what these twin-engine scrapers are able to do."
Yeah, gangster!
Sometimes we just know a team works well together. Watching this father and son combo pulling timber with precision and timing, it's a rhythm built over years. But loading too much on one pole, that's when cables snap. There's a balance to be respected. This one had me pause. A 45-ton excavator loaded onto a 20-ton truck bed. It's not a matter of courage, it's simple physics. When the weight doubles the truck's limit, the risk isn't just collapse, it's disaster waiting to unfold. A small puppy is found trapped in a narrow ditch. The excavator moves in gently, lifting it to safety. The operator's kindness is clear, and it's a relief to see. Which machine handled that clash better? The T130 or the MB190? Let's see. Crossing a swamp with multiple tractors is no easy task. The lead machine has to judge depth and terrain for everyone behind. Valtra T191H takes that lead role here, digging in deep, holding traction, and setting the pace. A crane operator's worst nightmare. This looks like a clear case of underestimating the sheer mass of an A320. The force of that collapse must have been intense. When an excavator sinks cleaning out a fish pond, things get tricky fast. But what really impressed me? The operators. No panic, no guesswork, just clean coordination, steady control, and serious pulling power. That's experience you can't fake. It started like any swamp rescue, messy, unpredictable, and a whole lot deeper than expected. One call turned into a full-blown mission. 2 skidders, a shear, and even the dozer stuck in the muck. We figured the dozer could handle it. It was closer and heavy, but no luck. In the end, it was the trackhoe that saved the day. When everything sinks, reach for steel and hydraulics. Now this is a rescue worth watching. A Komatsu D155A-5 dozer and and a TigerCat 860C team up to pull the stuck TigerCat 635D skidder out of deep peat. The 860C's high ground clearance and smooth, compact underbody let it crawl through almost anything: mud, roots, you name it. There's something mesmerizing about watching a beast like the EC700C being moved. The way the team maneuvers it with such care, guiding every inch onto that trailer. It's not just skill, it's precision under pressure. Moving 70 tons of steel isn't about brute force, it's about control, and this crew has it down to an art. Standing at the edge of a quarry like this, you really get a sense of scale. The machines look small from afar, but up close, those buckets could swallow a pickup truck. Watching them work in unison is like watching an orchestra of steel and hydraulics. Impressive is an understatement. They say old machines have soul, and this Cat 988 proves it. Built in the 1960s, still moving rocks like a champ today. No fancy screens, no electronics, just steel, grit, and a whole lot of torque. Have you ever operated something this old school? Let us know what vintage beast you've worked with. There's something satisfying about watching a Cat D6R tame a slope like this. Each pass is steady, each push deliberate. You can almost feel the resistance in the soil and the way the blade bites in just right. And that compaction? Tight and uniform. It's moments like these that remind you why heavy equipment is both brute force and delicate art. Watching the Mechalac 6 MCR in action, you can't help but want one. It's part excavator, part track loader, but feels like something more. The speed, the versatility. This machine doesn't just replace equipment, it redefines what one operator can do. Imagine the productivity boost and the new jobs it could unlock. Enter the Muck M545X, the spider excavator built for untamable terrain. With a 156 horsepower Deutz 4-cylinder turbo engine and Menzies VX drive giving you up to 15 kilometers per hour, it adapts seamlessly. 4 800mm wide wheels, P-vation stabilizers, and optional mountain supports let it tackle slopes over 45 degrees. Hydraulic power? Up to 290 liters per minute at 300 bar. Watching it climb, lift, and dig, pure engineering prowess. Now that's machine artistry in motion. Getting a 14-ton digger down from a silage pit? Yeah, they made it work, but it's definitely not in any manual. Man, look at that pull. This is raw power meeting relentless terrain. You can almost feel the struggle in every inch. Built tough in the Soviet era, the Stalinek S-100 packs a 100 horsepower diesel engine and a manual transmission with no shortcuts. Watch it dig in with raw steel power, tracks grinding through earth, every move powered by pure mechanics. No electronics, no nonsense, just a true iron workhorse that refuses to quit. Let us know in the comments. Type 1 if you thought our video was interesting, and 0 if you thought it was boring. Now this is what precision under pressure looks like. A bulky truck teetering on the edge, seconds from disaster. And one skilled excavator operator steps in like it's just another day. Smooth, steady, and absolutely on point. That's not just machine work, that's talent. Why spend hundreds on a fancy sunroof when you've got a track hoe and a dream? Watch this old Ford get the ultimate redneck upgrade. Even the mighty K701 tapped out trying to pull those stubble seeders. It just couldn't handle the load, so they had to call in the big beast for backup. The Volvo L70F proves why it's a top choice for log handling. Powerful hydraulics, smooth controls, and rock-solid stability on rough ground. But let's not forget the operator. Steady hands, perfect timing, and clean movements. It takes both machine and skill to make work look this effortless. Here comes the Komatsu D65PX-17, an earth-moving beast designed for extreme jobs. Powered by a 217 horsepower Tier 4 final Komatsu engine, it delivers serious torque with low fuel burn. The wide 38-inch track shoes give it unbeatable flotation on soft ground, while the Sigma Dozer blade cuts deep and pushes heavy loads with ease. Whether it's thick mud, rocky slopes, or freezing cold, this dozer doesn't flinch. Built to perform, built to last. Have you ever seen teamwork like this? Raw power, perfect timing. Would you ride shotgun on this climb? We're in Vittoria do Xingu, Pará, home to the massive Belo Monte hydroelectric project. What you're seeing here is just a glimpse of daily operations at Dike 13 in the Bella Vista site, where machines and workers push through day and night, dumping materials non-stop. This dike is one of the largest among more than 20 in the area. Big respect to the entire Bella Vista crew. Every shift, every slope, every stuck track tells a story of control under pressure. Stick with GreenTech for more raw power and operator grit in the world of real machines at work.